We're just about set to go with heat number 3 with Jack Bolton on the front row. On the front row with him is Stuart Foster making his debut in Club 100 with a view to next season. Dressed in all white. Simon Lloyd on row 2 with Chris Penny. We're going to go round one more. Row number 3 is Peter Harris in his distinctive Ironman design crash helmet livery. Yes, it is. On that row with him is, I think, Luke Hornsby. Row number 4 is Darrell Lowe and Mike Townley. And row 5, I think, is Frankie Hedges and Martin Theodoru. Looking for the green light. There's the revs rising, they've seen it, and it's Bolton leading Foster into the first chicane. Simon Lloyd in third, Harris, Penny, Luke Hornsby, Darrell Lowe, Townley and Hedges. Will they all make it cleanly through hairpin number 2? Pretty much. And down at the bottom, Bolton already pulling clear of Foster, who's on the defensive to hold off Simon Lloyd and Peter Harris. Over the hump, into the horseshoe for the first time in heat number 3. And it's a good lead, and the toe will be broken. Bolton leads, Foster. And Lloyd is going for second place in the last corner. Harris is going to shuffle Foster down the line, and Penny's not going to be able to get by. So Stewart finding his feet at the front of this Clubman class. Down the inside, Harris goes for second, and this is all playing into the hands of Jack Bolton, who probably could do with a good result. It's working out perfectly as Harris and Lloyd go at it toe-to-toe, and Foster's not finished. Into the last corner, and it's Harris's turn to be shuffled down the line by Foster. He'll try and hang on round the outside, but Foster's determined to have third place. And this is helping Luke Hornsby close in as well. Harris comes back at him. He might need to settle in for a couple of corners. Is Foster going for second? Not quite there. And Darrell Lowe is trying to put a pass on Luke Hornsby behind for about 6th place. And Harris goes through into the horseshoe, and that might release Simon Lloyd. Hornsby on the defensive to try and keep the pack behind him. Jack Bolton's lead was 3 seconds at the end of that last lap on Simon Lloyd. I don't think he'll be caught before the finish. Lowe takes a look to the inside of Hornsby once again. Harris now trying to make his escape from Foster. But you can see Jack Bolton is already onto the back straight. Look at the gap this time. That looks like 3 seconds and change. Hornsby very narrow to hold off Darrell Lloyd at the last corner. Unfortunately, Lowe's just caught the inside curve there as he turned in. But actually, he's got back on the bumper. And I don't think Luke Hornsby is going to hold that spot for long as Darrell Lowe continues to press into the second chicane. Looks as though Frankie Hedges has just picked off Chris Penny for what would be 7th place behind. Penny wants it straight back in cart number 12. But Hedges in cart number 11 takes the spot. Mike Townley wants to take the pair of them. Hedges goes narrow. What's that about moving in the braking zone? Further forward. Foster now under pressure from Hornsby. And it's Lowe trying to hang on to this pair. Jack Bolton's already gone round the hairpin and is heading back towards start-finish. So it's looking in the bag is second place Simon Lloyd's? I'm not convinced. I think Peter Harris has moved a little bit closer to Simon Lloyd on that last lap. Hornsby, Foster, Lowe. So Foster holding off Darrell Lowe. And that would be for 5th place now. And Lowe wants to be by. Frankie Hedges is closing in as well. Lowe's got the run down the inside. He'll run Foster out wide. And he loses out to Hedges, and Hedges does the pair of them. Looking a little bit busy further back. Rob Moore having a quiet heat number 3. Penny now is holding up. Actually, he's just got past Foster. They're dicing hard here at Lydd. Every position's championship points, but also a good position for the final. So Darrell Lowe's trying to find a way back past Frankie Hedges, but rather took advantage of his move on Stuart Foster to nick the spot. And now it's Hedges on the defensive. So another lap in the books. We're 2 minutes from the finish of heat number 3. Your race leader is Jack Bolton by 4.6 seconds ahead of Simon Lloyd, who's got half a second, 0.6 of a second in fact, on Peter Harris. There's Lloyd, there's Harris. 4th place is now Luke Hornsby, and it looks as though he's making that his own. Although Frankie Hedges might have something to say about that before the finish. He runs in kart 11 in 5th place. Move on behind, I think that's Stephen Scully. No, that's Chris Dixon going down the inside of Tom Glyde. Not sure where that is, that's outside the top 15. Where's our race leader? What a lead. 5 seconds the lead Jack Bolton has on Simon Lloyd. He is cruising to a win here in heat number 3. And I think Simon has seen off the best of Peter Harris. He will have 2nd place. Peter Harris, the battle is still on over 4th place between Luke Hornsby and Frankie Hedges. Into the first chicane, who'll get the run off. Fairly even. Hornsby definitely knows he's there. Went a bit deep in the 2nd chicane, and this is a chance for Hedges. That's forced Hornsby on the defensive. Down at the hairpin, makes him slow off the corner, and Hedges has been strong at the horseshoe. You can see that by the defence that Hornsby's putting up as they turn in. And he'll be punching a big hole in the air now for Frankie as they go down to the last corner. Round the outside would be ballsy. Can't get it done, but Hornsby's got it narrow. Is the crisscross on for Frankie into the first chicane? It isn't. And I was so caught up in that, I've missed the fact that we finished. Jack Bolton wins from Simon Lloyd. Peter Harris was 3rd. Luke Hornsby hung on to 4th place ahead of Frankie Hedges, Darrell Lowe, Chris Penny, Stuart Foster started 2nd, finished 8th. Mike Townley and Rob Moore rounded out the top 10.